I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022, and over the past year and a half, I've noticed the scale went up about 8 pounds. Let's experiment with carnivore and counting calories and see what improvements I can make. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let's get started. I'm going to take this weighs 39.9 grams. So I'm actually going to I'll take 20 and put it in here. And this is peppermint flavor. So we're going to do some mixing and matching today. So this is peppermint flavor. So we're going to take half of it and we're going to put it in this container. 21. Hold up. Let me take a little back out. All right, 20. And now this is the chocolate core. So the chocolate core, the core is not as, this says it weighs 43 grams. So in the end, this should weigh about 41. The core, this is beef protein, and it's just not as sweet based on what everybody has said in the comments, which is fine. But I don't want just plain peppermint, but I think chocolate peppermint would be amazing. So I'm putting half in this and the other half in this. So we're going to be doing some experimenting. So let's see how much this ends up weighing compared to the other one. This is 18. 41. All right. The other one was 42 and this is 41. So we are taking peppermint and chocolate. And we're going to try this. So I saw online, some of the recipes I saw, they said if you take a little bit of vodka and put it in there, and it will, it helps it stay a little more creamy. Because we're going to try just water this time. I'll do one with water and one with milk. And so we're definitely going to have to label each one of these so we know what's what. So, but what I want to do this time is a whole serving. And so no, we're not doing any milk. So this is we'll do one with vodka and one with water. But anyway, so we're going to do a splash of vodka with some water. But I know that this to the line is 16 and I want it to be 14. So I have to find okay, that's 12, that's 16. So right about here. So we're just going to go a little bit of a bloop. Not a lot. They said just like a tablespoon. That looks like a tablespoon. I'm going to fill the rest with water. Hang on. And the reason why I'm doing 14-ish is because I want it to be a little bit lower than the fill line. So since we're using a whole thing, we're going to go on. We're getting serious with it, y'all. We are going to be using my bullet blender. So give me just a second here to get everything plugged in. I'm going to shake her up a little bit just to kind of get that off the bottom. I used warm water. I don't know if that matters. I don't want it to be too whipped because I don't want it to whip up and not be below the line. So this is chocolate and peppermint. So let's see where it goes to on the line. Might have to use a little bit less. Whoa. Huh. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Taste is good. I don't know, y'all. I might just put this extra in a separate cup, and that'll be that. And I'll have to use, maybe I'll use 12 ounces of water with this next one. And again, we're doing the exact same flavor, but we're just going to use, and we're going to use a hit of vodka. Based on what I read, I hope. Hang on, let's ask. Hey, Ziggy, does vodka freeze out? I don't know what I'm asking her. Okay, so this time we're just going to go to the 12-ounce line. So let's see how that goes. A lot of times you all ask me how much water I'm using, so we'll try 12 ounces and see how that goes since I'm doing it this way. Usually I shake it up instead of blending it. So again, we're just experimenting to see how it goes. So I do realize I just made this exactly the same as the other one, but that's all right. I mean, less water, but the same ingredients. I put vodka in both of them. So, and listen, y'all, remember, do what works for you. If you can't do that, don't add vodka just because Terry did. For heaven's sake, you do what's going to be best for you and your macros, okay? Don't do just because Terry tried it. Because this may be a bust, you know what I mean? All right, so now I'm going to write these out. Hang on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get these lids on. I have not found much difference whether you put a lid all the way on or not. So you do what's going to work for you. I'm going to pop these two in the refrigerator or freezer, and then we'll get to the others. So 12 ounces of water was too much. So we're going to do chocolate peanut butter. And we're going to do less water. So why don't we start out with 10 ounces of water. Okay, so 10 ounces of water. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Chocolate peanut butter. And we are not going to use the vodka on this one. Because I don't even know if it's going to be good. You know, it might taste nasty. And it might not even work. It might make it worse. Who knows? But this will give us some idea of how just water will work. Okay, so we're going to write it down. Chalk, PB, H2O, no vodka. That way I know what I'm getting here. Man, that peanut butter smells so good. Let's give it a taste. Ooh, yeah, buddy. That's real good. Man, oh man, is that real good. I'm going to add a splash of water in here. Because it's not quite to the line where I like it. Or this, there we go. That's good enough. I prefer for it to be about a pinky's width below the line. So now, let's get our little lid on here. And our little sign. So we know what it is. We're going to do one more of the keto chow. And then we're going to try the strawberry protein. This is pumpkin spice caramel. Like, ooh, that sounds good. So again, that worked really well. So let's do another, I think I did 10 ounces of water. I done forgot, y'all. All right. So if you put the liquid in before you put the powder in, it keeps the powder from sticking at the bottom. Now, this has all kinds of chocolate on it. Now, this has chocolate too, but I'm going to rinse this out because it's got a lot of chocolate just kind of sitting in that well. All right. I don't mind intermingling the flavors, but anyway. Okay, let's get this one labeled. Pumpkin spice. Shoot, was it caramel? Caramel. Or caramel if you're a fancy person. That's like pecan and pecan. We say pecan, pecan. Sound like old crow, like old bird. Pecan, pecan. I have not tried this flavor yet. I actually have set it aside because I think that would be amazing in my coffee. All right, splash of water. I'm going to go this route. All right, so we got this lid ready. Now we got two more. So I would like to do a little cleanup here. Give me just a second. I want to clean things up and I'll wash this out before we start our strawberry. So now we're going to do the strawberry and we'll try a splash of rum. Wait, that's kilograms. Hang on. 8 grams. Let's at least get a tablespoon. There we go. 15 grams. Okay. It's so funny, you guys. I was buying this alcohol, and I buy alcohol so infrequently. I was like, do I need to explain to them why I'm buying alcohol? And then I started laughing. I'm like, I am 50 years old, 52 years old, and here I am worried what people think about a 52-year-old buying alcohol. I am such a dork. So now we're going to do, this was 10 ounces of water. And the reason why I'm doing a whole serving on all these things is because I looked at the macros. So with the milk that I usually get, it's 40 calories. And then I thought, well, why don't I just go on and use a whole serving and skip the milk? So that's why we're experimenting with this. So we may, you know, because those other keto chows, they may end up being too powerful. They may not, I have no idea. This strawberry, I have no idea how it's going to be. But, so we're just trying it all out, you know, we're experimenting. Again, I don't want to whip it up to where it's so full of air that it fills up past the thing. Yeah, it's close. So I might have whipped it a little too long. Well, I'll add this back here to my leftovers. I should stop because no, that's not enough to make a full one. All right, where's the lid? Give me a lid here. I've got in here prime strawberry with rum and water. Okay. Hang on just a second. So we're going to do another one and zero it out. We're going to just go on and add some rum to this one too. So I think I have 3 that have alcohol or 4. I don't remember. This one's going to be real happy with that one. So I wonder, and you all can tell me in the comments, does alcohol freeze out? You know how alcohol cooks out and sugar cooks out when you cook it? Does alcohol freeze out? Let me know. And also, according to Alexa, I leave these at room temperature. Is that accurate? She said with rum that you leave out at room temperature. But I'm just paranoid. So do I refrigerate or no, guys? Let me know in the comments here. Do I refrigerate vodka and do I refrigerate Malibu? I don't see anything that says to refrigerate it. But you guys just let me know because you know I rely on you for everything. I know Alexa says I didn't have to, but still, let me know. Alright, so this time we're going to use 8 ounces of water because this one whips up pretty fast. So there's 8 ounces of water and we'll do 1 full scoop. Okay. I think the powder of this stuff tastes just like, I already told you all that, Captain Crunch cereal. Ooh, crunch berries. Oh, Nelly. Could be dangerous if I had a spoon just eating out of that thing. Okay, last one here. Okay. Now I know that I will have to add extra, well, I'm pretty sure I'll have to add extra water to this one. Nope. All right then. Well, that's that. I'm going to get the bottom pieces off here and scoop them into this little container here. Give me just a second. Alright, so I made this one exactly the same as the other one. So what I typically do whenever I make 2 the same, I just kind of stack them or keep them together. So I don't need to make another thing for that. So there you go, guys. We're going to see what we think of these, and I will try to make one long video of it all and keep you updated. So, alright, our experiment. This is very disappointing. I will never, ever use my NutriBullet for my coffee again. Or for my Creamies again. Look at that. It was up to here. but all that froth went down. So just for the record, because I know some of y'all say, well, why don't you use a blender or something? That's why. Lesson learned. I got more in the freezer here. That's how it should look. But you see all that foam? That's how it should look. See all that foam? Let's see about this one. That's how it should look. And see all that foam. So I will not be using my bullet blender anymore. But in the meantime, this is prime strawberry with rum and water. So that's how it looks inside. See all that foam? That's very disheartening because we know I do it because I want a lot in it. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about it, but I'm just going to mix it up. We'll see. And let's see how she looks. That's after one spin. So the alcohol did not make any difference at all. I thought maybe it was going to make it more creamy, but just so we know, the alcohol did not make a difference. I'll spin it again. They usually say spin it a couple times, don't add more liquid to it. I add more liquid to it because otherwise you have to spin it 3 or 4 times. So, I don't know. We'll see how many times we have to spin it to get it to the ice cream texture. So, let's just not add liquid and see how many times. So, this is respin number 1. So, that is respin number 1. So, and I double checked. It's rum that I put in here. So, definitely not ready. So, we're going to see how many times we have to respin it. But that's why I add the liquid, because I probably would not have to respin it. But that's alright. We're going to test it out. So, this is respin number 2. So, it already had the original and now 2 respins. Hope y'all are keeping count. So, see, it's still powder. I'm trying to be strong and not add liquid. We might, if we don't after this one, we might just add liquid. But alright. So now we know the alcohol may make it taste good. I don't know. But it does not help it become more creamy. So this is good. So we know for people that, have said it makes it creamy. For this particular one, it did not. It's starting to around the outer edges. But this is why I say I'm not patient. So we're going to add a splash of milk to it. It was water, but we're going to add a splash of milk to it. Now let's see the difference in this one, okay? I'll show y'all why I go ahead and add milk to it anyway. Or water, whatever I add. Alright, let's take a look. See how better that is? How much better that is? Look at me. Stir that around. That's ice cream texture. That is so that's why I add a splash of water, or sometimes I use my flavored my coffee, sugar-free coffee, but look, that's ice cream texture. All right, now let's go. Now listen, these koozies I got it on Amazon. If you want the link, let me know down in the comments and I'll send you the link for these, but I just got them on Amazon. Alright, let's go give it a taste. So you see, I could have saved 4 or 5 respins by just adding the liquid before I did my first respin. But that's the texture. So let's give it a taste. Now this was strawberry, 1 scoop of strawberry quip, water, and a splash of rum. So let's see. I can taste the rum. In a good way. It's good. And I can taste the strawberry. It's really good. The flavor, using a full scoop like this really, really was a good idea. Again, I'm not going to use my bullet blender next time. But, yeah. So, that's this one. So, I'll do some more for you before I get this video uploaded. So you may not see this video till the end of the week, but, it's good. Like I said, there is no need to be putting alcohol in it other than flavor. It did literally nothing to the texture of this. So, anyway, so rum.
Rum did nothing to the texture of this. We got another one with vodka. So I'll try to remember to try that one tomorrow, and we'll see if that does anything. All right. Well, I'll see you on the next Creami. So tonight's flavor is half of a serving of chocolate, half a serving of peppermint, and with some vodka. So we're going to mix this up and see what we think about that. All right, so let's take a look. Remember, the whole point of the vodka and alcohol was it should make it creamy. And that is a no. So I'm going to have to respin it. But, so now we know. I know I've got like, 2 or 3 others, I don't remember, with alcohol. But if I wanted a rum flavor, I could use a flavor enhancer, which I just wanted to try it because I thought it was going to make it creamy. So at least now we know alcohol is not going to give it a creamy texture. Now we're going to add a splash of milk, so hold on. If you have flavored coffee syrup, you can add that right about now. I'm just going to add milk. Again, remember, I keep mine below the max line, so that way I can add a liquid to it. So I did not on the last one, if you remember. But now, see the difference after I use the liquid. And this is the first respin. All right, let's take a look. Again, this is just one respin. Yeah, it still needs another spin. So, I don't know if part of that is because that was all that froth on the top. Because look down there. That all looks really good. So I'm not going to do a respin. I think that's the froth on the top. Look at that. Just look at that. Oh, my stars and garters. So, yeah, I will say alcohol did not make a difference. But yet, doing a splash of liquid before the respin, that seems to be what's making the difference. All right, let's go give this a try. All right. So that's good to know. Don't need to add alcohol, which is a good thing. Addiction and alcohol runs my family, so I don't need to tempt myself with anything any more than food, But this texture is the same texture I get whenever I don't have alcohol in it. So again, this is a keto chow. This is the one where I use chocolate and peppermint. It's a good flavor. It's a really good flavor. It's like a mint chocolate chip. That's what it tastes like. So that's really good. So no alcohol needed. Like I said, I got some in there with alcohol, but we don't need it. So that's good to know. Extra calories and extra money we ain't got to spend. All right. All right, I'll see you in the next, whatever the next flavor is. I've got them lined out, so I'll be showing you a flavor each day. Bye. So, hey, the more I ate it and the more the texture was a little bit more like ice cream. I don't know. I don't know. The more I was eating it, the more it had that cream texture. So I don't know. I got more to eat before I can make that final decision. I'll let you know as time goes on. So tonight's flavor is pumpkin spice caramel. It's one I made without vodka. I ran it through once. And then I added the milk. And then I had to run it through another time. It's funny. It's almost like paste. Look how thick that is. So this is no vodka. And what I want to say about the one that I made last night with vodka, it's almost like it didn't. So a lot of times, I eat my food first and then I eat this. And usually it has kind of softened up even more. But it seemed like last night, the one with vodka did not soften up as fast as the others. I don't know. Does that mean anything? I have no idea. That's good. I like this texture. It's like I said, like flip it upside down. It's like concrete texture. But yeah, pumpkin spice caramel. So that one worked out well. It's funny. I don't understand why some of them I have to respin a second time. Some of them turn out really thick like this. Some don't. I don't know. Because this is only water. So no milk. Anyway, it's good. It's a fun fall flavor. So pumpkin spice caramel. So, all right. We're trying them all. We're trying them all. Hey guys, so I'm reading on here, it is chocolate and peanut butter with no alcohol. And the reason why you are having an over voiceover is because I was mixed up, because I had also made one with the Equip chocolate and peanut butter. And in my head, I mixed this one up with that one. So, I just wanted to do a voiceover because I'm just jibber jabbering about it. But look, this was keto chow, and this is the one that you saw me make in the beginning. That was peanut butter and chocolate mixture. It was so stinking good in here. I thought I was showing you the wrong one. But anyway, you guys, it was really thick. And I was talking about how it's so weird that some of them are like really thick and some of them end up fluffing up. There's literally no rhyme or reason. I can't figure out why. But anyway, so I want to do a voiceover so that way I could make sure I say this correctly. This is a keto chow blend with water and no alcohol, like you saw me mix up from the beginning. And again, it was delicious. So yeah. But yeah, so the texture is really good and thick. It's like the kind you buy in a carton when you can scoop it out. It was just so thick and dense, and that's my favorite kind. I'm working on it. I'm going to see if I can figure out why it does that and sometimes not. But there you go. But look how thick that is. It's not like homemade ice cream. This is like the kind you buy in a store and have to use your scooper to scoop out. Very dense and thick. So I like that. I like it a lot. All right, on to the next one. Hey, so for the last one, I don't remember if I made this on here, this video or not, but what I did was I took the Keto Chow birthday cake, and then I added a squirt of the McCormick orange and McCormick strawberry. I just thought, well, that's kind of a fun random flavor. And so I did that when I made it up. Like I said, I don't remember if I made it on this video or not. I'm just showing you the things. It's got a fruity but birthday cakey kind of taste. It's fun, and I respun it twice. But see, this is what I'm saying. And no vodka. It was keto chow and water. Oh, I've got on here rum. I forgot to tell y'all that. So it was rum, evidently, in this. I'm probably not going to add any more of the alcohol to my stuff. I can't tell any difference whenever I do versus when I don't. So, but that's the texture. It is more like, and maybe I'll go back and watch the other videos, but maybe when there is alcohol, it's a little more like soft serve. I like it better when it's not like soft serve. I like it better when it's more like the scooper outer. Anyway, but sorry about that. But anyway, so there you go. I like it better when it's the scooping, when it's the dense, thick kind than the fluffy, soft serve texture. So there you go. That's the end. And like I said, that's several different creamies and different ways that you can try them and keep them on the lower take the alcohol out to keep them on the lower calorie. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.